Good evening, Matt Wordsworth with ABC News. Free speech, equality and privacy rights could soon be legally protected in Queensland, with the government pushing for a Human Rights Act. Labor today tabled legislation for the Act in Parliament, but admits the laws will be hard to enforce. Here's state political reporter Alison Horn.
Shoulder to shoulder, both sides of politics unite against domestic violence.
I'm very honoured today to be joined with nearly all members of the Queensland Parliament.
Labor is hoping for similar camaraderie as it embarks on an election commitment to establish a Human Rights Act.
This bill is about government putting the people of Queensland first in all that we do. It's about recognising dignity and respect. It's about a modern Queensland, a fair Queensland.
The bill will provide protections for 23 essential human rights, including freedom of thought, conscience and religion, peaceful assembly, the right to education and health services, and protection from torture. Rights advocates say there's dozens of examples where the Act will help.
We've recently supported a Queensland family who have a primary school aged child with disability. That child was segregated and locked in a dark room. This is within a Queensland school during school hours, and there was no remedy from existing Queensland law for that.
But the bill will be largely focused on the operations of the public sector, with all government legislation to be examined to ensure it complies with the Act, including controversial bikie laws.
All they have to do is recognise that a right is being limited or breached and justify why they're doing that, and if there's a community safety reason to justify that, then the policy can proceed.
But breaches of the Act would not result in criminal proceedings, nor a financial penalty. Instead, the complaint would be mediated by a newly formed Human Rights Commission.
The government agency must come to the table with the complainant and sit down to resolve their complaint.
If successful, Queensland will become the third jurisdiction in Australia to have a Human Rights Act, following Victoria and the ACT. It would come into effect at the start of 2020. Alison Horn, ABC News, Brisbane.